Hey Pisces, welcome to your September 2023 mid-month reading here. We're just going to go ahead and jump in. Whoa, let me focus that. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and jump in here and we're going to take a look and see what's going on with you here. This first row, of course, will be in regards to your current energy. Second row will be in regards to your challenges here, or the challenge. All right. A lot of you are trying to make something right here in your life at this time. Like you could be feeling like something wasn't fair or isn't fair, and so you're trying to make something right. You know, bring something back into balance here. Let's see. If there's anything that comes your way in the near future with this Page of Cups, whether it's an opportunity or maybe like a lending hand or some type of suggestion, I think it could actually, be very beneficial for you. There may be some fear or maybe some doubt around it, but I feel like something is like, there's a reliable way about going about something here that's going to allow you to be able to get your objective done here, to get what it is that you've been wanting to do done. And allow for your creativity to come through as well. I feel like this moon card is also you. I feel like this moon card is also you, Pisces. Like to really tap into that depth of creativity that you have, right? I think, there's a reason why Pisces is probably one of the most creative signs, because of like the depth that you guys can go to when it comes to finding things and understanding things. So if there's anything that you're feeling guided to do, you need to trust your instincts and trust your intuition here. Things don't have to be so rigid, basically. I like your current energy at this time. A lot of you are definitely moving forward. And it's interesting, the Emperor and the Three of Wands, both Aries energy, so some of you may have some Aries in your chart. And I think you're really moving forward with a very like self-determined energy here. You're definitely in a mode of independence, self-independence, self-reliance here. And with the Two of Cups, if you're dealing with a person, this could be you sort of this could be you like connecting with a person here. But when it comes to you individually, it's like you have done a lot of work. Whether you're aware of this or not, you've done a lot of work on yourself to the point to where it's like you're fully like you're ready to like move forward with something here. And we'll see more of what this is. Some of you may have some Leo in your chart as well. But let's keep it going here. You have the Saturn return age. I think things at this time are requiring certain responsibilities, right? But it's almost like you just keep getting better and better with age, if I'm being honest with you, Pisces. Like, I think there's something here that's like you're maturing. It's like you've been through the process. You know what to do here. And I think there's been a lot of tough lessons in the past that you've had to understand and integrate into your being with that Two of Cups. But since you've done that, you're almost becoming like unstoppable here. You have breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe here. I wouldn't take things too personally, I feel, Pisces, when it comes to certain things here. Realize that actions do have consequences, right? And the Emperor, the one thing about the Emperor, like the archetype of the card, is the shadow side of the Emperor is, why do I keep pulling this card for this one? But anyways, you pulled this Cancer card, but let me pull the right card in this position. You have this mirrored souls here. Okay. But anyways, so, actions have consequences. And one of the shadows with the Emperor is like he can be too all about himself and doesn't care about others, right? And so, even if you disagree with somebody, I think you can still approach things like with a respectable manner or understanding. Or like if somebody is being sort of negative toward you, then don't take it personal. You know what I mean? I think this is just this person's pride, right? That saying, how a lot of people say like love and light. Like you need self-love and light for a person, even if they disagree with you, or even if, you know what I mean? Because it's almost as if like not, don't allow yourself to take things too personally here. But I would definitely follow your intuition, Pisces. You have this Cancer card. It says, I feel, and again with the Moon card. So if there's something that you feel guided to do, do it. Like, don't fear it. it's your intuition. It's that higher intelligence, of your intuition that is guiding you here down the right path. And, Three of Pentacles is, I think with the Page of Cups is like something is going to allow for you to get, to achieve something that you've been wanting to achieve, or to do something that you've been wanting to do. So if an opportunity comes your way, I think you need to take it. So, and you pulled this mirrored souls here. So I definitely am kind of picking up somebody in your energy with that Two of Cups. If there's a new person in your life, or maybe you're feeling guided to, like, it's kind of like a relationship is naturally happening, or if this person's been in your life, whatever the case might be, you don't have to be too rigid. You can actually like allow for some flexibility here. Interesting. If you're not sure how to like go about creating something in your life, right? Like you kind of feel like, well, I should do it this way, but my intuition's telling me to do it this way, or I feel more guided to do it this way. Do what feels more natural. All right, let's get into this. Let's clarify your reading. Pretty good read. Some of you are getting better and better with age, or you're getting better and better because of like experience here. Clarify this Three of Wands for Pisces. Hold the Nine of Wands here. I feel like you're realizing there's no time for hesitation and doubt, right? There's no time for hesitation and doubt. I think you're in an energy of like, it's time to act. And you've definitely overcome some things and persevered through a lot of things here. So, Knight of Swords, it's time to act. It's like there's no need to be indecisive anymore, or to sit and ponder. I think you're realizing it's like, nah, like when something needs to get done, or when you feel like you need to do something, it's like you're realizing like, okay, like I gotta do it. Clarify this Two of Cups here. The Hierophant, Two of Swords. If this is a relationship in your life, I think this is definitely a positive one for you. So if you're dealing with a negative relationship, this isn't your this doesn't apply to you. But others of you, if you're dealing with a decent relationship, I would say, or if you're not dealing with a negative relationship, then I think this is really about like separation, right? But not like separation as in like you're splitting. It's like you're still doing your individual thing, right? And you're not, and your partner or whoever is in your life is still doing their individual thing, right? It's like you two are both individuals. Does that make sense? So it's like, again, there's an energy of like self-independence and stuff like that. It's like you got to take care of the stuff that you got to take care of, and they got to take care of the stuff that they got to take care of. And then you come together, and then, Does that make sense? You have this Two of Wands on the Five of Swords. I think here that, I just want to remember, like Two of Wands is Mars and Aries. So it's like action, initiative. Like actions do have consequences, right? So I think it's important to look at your actions sometimes and see how they could be affecting others, or if there's other people around you and their actions are affecting you, I think you need to draw a line and draw a boundary here. You have that Page of Pentacles with the Justice card, and then you have the Empress with the Strength card here. I think it's about like how much you give to a situation, right? If you're giving and giving and giving and giving to things in your life, or to a person in your life, at the cost of, to where it's like you don't have enough for yourself, or you don't have or it's like taking away from you, then I think there needs to be a boundary. It's like, yes, it's okay to be generous, but not to the point to where it's like you're not, to where it's starting to negatively affect you. And I think you're starting to understand that. Okay, you pulled 3 clarifiers here on this Moon card. Yeah, your hard work is paying off. I would say that. and it's like you're not sure of like if something will pay off, right? But I think it's like important to follow like the intuition, the star card, to follow like where it is that you feel guided, where the universe keeps pointing you to go. You know, because I feel like where the hesitancy is, or where the doubt sometimes creeps up, or the uncertainty creeps up, is like, well, if I decide to follow my intuition and I don't go like the reliable, or not the reliable path, but how do I really say this? Like, you know, like if you're getting like an intuitive download, or your intuition is telling you to do something, but you're like, but you know, it's a little bit different from what I've done. You know, it requires you to break out of like a conventional way of doing something. But if it feels right, then you have to trust your intuition. Clarify this Three of Pentacles here. You pulled the Hangman. Okay. Yeah, you're never going to know unless you try, right? You're never going to know anyways unless you do it, right? So it's like you can't logically figure out something, right? Like, I think you're trying to apply logic to your intuition. And I think that's only going to cause confusion and more delayment. So I think the Hangman's like, hey, you just got to let go of your ego, let go of control, and see what happens. I think something will turn out a lot better than you expect. Yeah, I think something will turn out a lot better than you expect, especially with the Seven of Wands and the Page of Cups. It's like you're overcoming something, or like you're doing something, completing something, achieving something, and it's like you're getting this sense of like a feeling of like pride. Like good pride, like you've overcome something, like you've done something, especially when you felt it was a challenge. You know what I'm saying? So there's a healthy dose, you know, of pride. Interesting. I'm gonna pull you an extended outcome here, Pisces. You pulled this Uranus card. Again, it's like breaking out of convention. You know, this new moon that we just had trined Uranus, and although Uranus is retrograde, you know, there still is this energy of breaking out of convention, right? But it's real. It's almost like naturally happening because of certain instabilities in our life. So it just like makes sense. Like, okay, yeah, like it's time to break out of convention. It's time to do something differently. I need to do something differently. So let's keep it going here. All right. Yeah, look, Four Wands, the Hermit, and you have the Ace of Cups. I think whatever this is going to truly satisfy you and make you happy, and it is something to celebrate. And I think you're realizing is like you can do things a little bit differently if you want to. I think it just comes with the maturing process and, you know, experience too. Like, you know, sometimes it's like, all right, I've always done something one way, or I've been doing this one thing one way, but it's like, I feel like it's time to do this. And Uranus does have this sense of inspiration with it, because it feels very much so with Uranus energy, like a spontaneity, like an urge, right? That is internal, especially because it's Uranus is retrograde. But so there's like this intuitive creativity, this intuitive sort of inkling, and I think you need to trust that. So I'm going to leave your reading on here, Pisces. Thank you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. Click the link. It'll take you right to the website. You can book a reading. I answer any specific question that you have. So yeah. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Click the thumbs up button. Also click the notification bell as well if you want to be notified if I upload your videos or whenever I go live. But otherwise than that, I'm wishing y'all the best, Pisces, and I will see y'all later.